What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. And here we are, back with the update for the Soulessjayy loyalty test about the guy with the psychic. He went to a psychic and it said it was infidelity. Now, if y'all want to know what went on in that video, go watch the reaction. You know what I'm saying? Go watch my reaction, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't thinking it was gonna go like that, but it is what it is. We finna see what his homeboy, finna say about him being in them DMs though. That's what we finna do. That's what we finna do. But make sure y'all click that subscribe button to join the tribe. Click that notification bell so you can get notified anytime that I do drop a video, that I like on this video. And we finna get straight into it. You feel me? About to get straight into it. No jokes. Let's go. You feel me? And make sure y'all comment down below any videos y'all want me to do. You feel me?
Welcome back to another episode of Catching Soulless Cheaters.
Let's go.
We're finally back here with a highly requested update for Lindell and Crystal.
You can pick whatever bottle.
Ty!
Gonna feed me a strawberry.
You would guess, right?
Ty.
Country for the loyalty.
I'm going downstairs, bro.
Wait, no.
A girlfriend who lies, a girlfriend who cheats, a girlfriend who I cannot trust.
Me sitting on
Alright, finna fast forward through all this.
I'm here with Lindell. I brought you back. And we just really want to know right now, in this moment of time, how are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling like, I don't know, I could just use a little bit more closure, I guess, on like, how could you do this to me? I feel like it was more of like, I don't know, gaslighting, and more of like, oh, you did this, but like, you were really just dodging from the fact as if, why would you do that to me? Like, that really hurt. I wouldn't do you that way. So hopefully I can get that closure today.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's that closure that you really want. Yeah. And that's why we brought her here to explain her side of the story. It's crazy because I didn't think this was gonna happen. At the end of my video, I told her, I was like, hey, if you want to be a part of a podcast update, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can kind of like, I'd let her explain herself, because I feel like in these type of scenarios, I really want to know what goes on in somebody's mind, if that makes sense. Like, what made you do what you do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know for one thing, hopefully she coming with this damn apology, the one that she should have given me, and especially like, I don't know, shit about my mom, I'm gonna need an apology for that.
I agree.
She said something about your mama?
I agree 100%. That was insane, man.
What she said something about your mama?
Insane. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get my security to bring her in. She should be outside. I'm about to text them that they are good.
She said something about your mama?
Yeah, just bring her in. Yeah, you can bring her. Yeah, you can sit right here.
She dressed like that everywhere. You got nothing to say?
So before we get this started, I have a question. Are you okay with your identity being shown?
Sure. I mean, y'all didn't really give me a choice when y'all decided to trap me in the first place, so.
Oh, we were playing the victim already. That's what we're doing.
I mean.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I understand. I set you up. And
I mean, he set me up.
Well, we
set you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it seems like the vibes right now aren't really too toxic. I feel like everybody kind of wants to know at this point right now, like, what's going on? Like, do y'all still have animosity towards the situation, or what's going on?
I have nothing to say. I mean, I said everything I had to say, and I still stand on that. So,
Okay.
Mm.
So just first of all, I think I get you're upset. Like honestly, I thought you were gonna pass for a moment. Like from the first engagement, you know what I mean? You're very, I don't know, very, very much normal, almost the energy I get from you. You know what I mean? So for me to like see you giving him that same like lovey-dovey, warm and kind, you know what I mean? Almost energy that, you know what I mean, that's what made me fall for you, and which I've been missing in like a long time. For me to see you give that to him and like that just be gone, you know what I mean? For me it was just kind of, that's really why I just felt like it was cheating, because I was like, damn, you're giving him what I've been begging, what I've been wanting for the whole trip. That's what I wanted from you.
I mean,
And
you
you
can't really
did.
blame someone when you weren't present and you haven't been present. And I was waiting for you for us to enjoy our vacation and to enjoy our time together, just for you to set me up. And the first time we're supposed to be somewhere and enjoying ourselves together in a while, and to actually enjoy ourselves would have been great. But you decided to go and set me up and everything up for us. So
I feel like that kind of, even though you might see as if it was a trap, I feel like that kind of showed me what you should truly deserve from me.
and what did I do that was so
but
wrong?
but I just felt like you acting that way and the things that you did felt like it showed that hey, you didn't even deserve that from me. So I'm glad you didn't get a trip, because I feel like you definitely don't.
Well, she
deserve
did
it.
because she
Can
went
you-
out
If
to
you
Bill
act
Mama's
like that when I'm
that
not
you paid
around,
for.
then obviously I don't deserve to take you on a trip.
I mean, can you specify what it is that I did to cheat? Because I really don't know.
You don't think you cheated?
I don't think I cheated. I really don't.
I mean, there lies a problem right there. I feel like it may be more internal now that I don't feel
I
as
guess
if
from external view, like, what do you think I did to cheat? What was like so bad that I did?
You ate strawberries out of another man's hand.
I mean,
I mean,
he was being hospitable. Like, he was being nice to me. He was showing
so
me.
do you look at that as cheating? Me personally, I feel like cheating is kind of vague in regards to what you want to say cheating is. But would you like to see another woman put strawberries in his mouth like that?
I mean, I don't know what he does on his free time. Apparently, he has a lot of free time
Well,
to
if you've
set up.
seen that, would you care?
If I saw that, I don't know how I would feel because I haven't been in that situation with him. But honestly, we're both in industries that make us interact with a lot of people in a lot of different ways.
Well, wait, given the scenario, not the
Okay,
fact
you
that
want
y'all are
a
in
scenario?
industries.
So
The
like
scenario, I'm saying the scenario was you're in a house with a guy who you think is an Airbnb host with money. This guy should have not gotten that much energy from you if you were my girlfriend. But if that's y'all's relationship dynamic, that's one thing.
I can tell you 100% that's not the dynamic. I could tell you that for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of difficult to say what I deserve in a scenario if my partner off rip is someone who's not communicating with me, who's not telling me he feels distant from me, and I'm obviously feeling those things as well. So why would I feel like I wouldn't have to venture and find what I'm missing out of my relationship somewhere else if my partner is not granting that? Like, he obviously has had his head somewhere else this whole time.
So I'm gonna interrupt you right there. If you thought it was gonna be a trip, right? You thought it was gonna be a great trip. You thought it was gonna be time for us to spend together.
Yeah, a trip that
recoup
started
things.
terribly, obviously.
Yeah, but you just got to see it from this point of view. What do you truly believe that you doing that at the beginning of the trip? Do you truly believe that that was going to, I don't know, enhance your experience, or you think that was going to help our
I don't
situation?
feel like I was doing anything that was a huge deal. Like, honestly, I was just chilling at the house.
Yeah, she's in
somewhere.
denial.
I was told to relax. I was told, hey, there's not going to be an issue. You're going to have another female there. Like, I was put in a scenario, in a situation that I wasn't supposed to be in the first place. So if you set me up and you decided to put me in that scenario, why are you questioning me? Let's talk about your issues. Like, what? What are we doing right now?
I understand what you're saying, but
it's not adding up.
Let's just say chose was to escalate. Do you think that you would have took it farther than just the foot massage?
No. Why would I have done that?
Are you aware of the things that you are doing, though? Like, are you aware that you bent over inside of a wine cabinet in front of
No.
him?
Why would I do that on purpose? I was grabbing a bottle of wine.
Out of all the bottles, there is literally bottles head level. There is bottles in front of your motherfucking face.
I was just grabbing the one that was there.
You go to grab and mind you, the exact same. They had the exact same bottle that was in the eye level, in reach. You did not have to do the absolute most.
What do you mean the most? I was just grabbing a bottle.
You could say it wasn't cheating all day.
The most is crazy. Coming from the person that literally did the most to set me up, including bringing his friends around, the same ones who have never liked me. The same ones who have been insulting me and treating me like as if I'm some hoe and this and that. You know what? I don't like false allegations. I don't. So I'm going to do whatever I want after that.
Well, diving into that, saying his friends have been talking about you, can you dive deeper into your perspective on his friends?
My perspective on his friends?
Yeah.
We're here talking about our issues and how you don't trust me. How do you trust people who have been in my DMs and been trying to me for years?
Facts.
Knowing that I am your girl.
Facts.
Blatant disrespect to your face.
This is
have never liked me. And why have they never liked me? With me not giving them a reason not to like me, yet still not liking me. And then I'm telling you, like, they've been in my DMs. Your boy has been trying to me since high school. And just because he's getting rejected by me doesn't mean that, like, like, you should go and be buddy with him and feel like he's the person that cares about you. He doesn't give a about you. Why would he be trying to steal your girl? Like, it just makes no sense to me.
So what you speak of, I've never seen proof. I've never once seen the same way I've
Why do I have to show you proof if I'm your girlfriend?
Well, I don't think that these people should be defending themselves, essentially. I mean, not able to defend themselves in this type of situation. So I did bring in Brandon here to essentially, like, speak his mind.
I do not like him. He's smiling more for his friend than he is for the person he was sleeping with. That's crazy. Look.
Oh, how you doing, man?
Look, he all smiley.
Who?
Now, listen. I didn't want this to feel as if, like, we are ganging up on you, essentially.
Yeah.
As I talked to Brandon before, this is just a conversation for clarity.
Why are you looking at me?
You know what I'm saying? It's been brought to our attention that you have been in her DMs.
What you gonna do about it?
It's just been brought to our attention. She feels as if you are more of the disloyal friend than she is a cheater. So I really kind of want to clear this up here. No.
Because why you ain't tell your friend that you was in the DMs?
Mics are y'all's.
There is no proof. Show me the proof. There's none. It's another one of her stories. It's another.
That's why you're my, like, you follow me on Instagram, right?
Yeah, because we run in the same circle.
Right.
Like, I follow a lot of people from high school.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because, like, disappearing texts are a thing, so.
Okay, but now once it's a thing. Hold on. If your man's best friend was DMing you and trying to get with you, right? Then why wouldn't you screenshot it? Or why wouldn't you tell him before?
Why?
That's the first time you ever heard.
Because why would I want to, first of all, break his heart? And also, he was not going to... No one believes a woman anyways. Look at what the we're going through right now.
Every time.
This whole thing he don't believe you. Because no one's going to believe my perspective or how I feel about something. He was quicker to listen to his boys about, oh, your girl's a hoe, your girl's this, your girl's that, instead of actually acknowledging who I am as a person and knowing that we have been together this entire time, and I've shown him no reason to distrust me. So, like, why did he go for his boy's word first and then I'm supposed to sit there and be like, yeah, your boy's been in my DMs. Look at this shit.
I
When
think
like every single time you've messaged me, you know that he's not around, and you use the disappearing messages. So what am I
He's not
supposed to say?
around. You kept him at home like a dog. Meanwhile, you were out partying at the beach, telling him that you're studying and all
So
that.
you
bull-
talk about me
Is
believing.
she telling the truth?
about what?
The disappearing messages.
No,
Oh, of
the only
course not.
time whenever I ever DM'd you, like swiping up on like a picture of other people from high school, like, oh, I didn't know you still talk
Of
to
other
so and
people.
so. Like
Mm.
I've
Of
never,
other you see, look,
I've
he's saying
met,
it himself.
Huh?
Like,
I've never,
what?
yeah, that's just like friendly like messages, not like
Mhm.
talking about like,
I don't know.
yo.
I don't follow any of like my homegirls' boyfriends on Instagram. I don't follow any of their like home.
But
You know, like
we literally all knew, we all went to the same high school.
you also swear you hated me. So why the do you follow me? And you know the kind of content I post because I am a model.
I follow a lot of people that I
Right.
hate. Like, and you're
That's
And that's
crazy.
another thing. Like he knows that I'm a bartender. He knows that I work at clubs. Like he knows that I'm constantly outside for that reason because I'm also a promoter. I'm a
outside,
model. I
alright.
get paid for atmosphere modeling, and apparently I'm not supposed to have a life. Like I'm not supposed to
You've got a lot of
have
lies.
friends. I'm not supposed to go outside. I'm not here doing anything to cheat on my partner. Like he could call me at any point. He could do anything to check on me.
Dale,
And instead he sets me up with his homeboys.
Dale, how many times
Mm.
have you told me about you checking her location history and how that shit looked like a fucking tour schedule?
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
How
lie,
many
I
seven
feel
Okay.
like-
It's
can
Miami.
you go to?
And
like,
Okay, well, we
You
can't
can go
really
to another
speak
place.
on the things that we don't know. We have a loyalty test here that displayed you cheating,
and she failed
and you did fail in your eyes, correct?
fast too.
From
so
your perspective, all you're kind of saying is
I'm not
that
gonna lie.
you are in the end.
This guy, this friend, this one right here, he's definitely bitter. He's definitely mad that he didn't get with her. He talking about some. I follow a bunch of people that I hate. That sound like the stupidest shit I ever heard. I don't follow anybody that I do not fuck with. I ain't gonna say hate because I don't hate anyone. You really gotta have some deep seated issues for you to hate somebody. That's strong. Somebody that I do not care for, I am not following them. Now, whether or not they follow me, that's on them. But I'm not following them. He is the trolls that be in people comments and people DMs talking crazy. But it's like a lot of those people that say they hate somebody, they just an admirer. They really like you for real. They want to be cool with you for real. You feel what I'm saying? So on that aspect, he's faulty. I would definitely not be his friend. Cause why is you following people that you do not like? I'm not gonna do that. Now, if I was following you and we fell out, that's different. Cause I'm not in the business of blocking people, unfollowing people, and doing all this. I don't really care about that. People have unfollowed me though. They didn't unfollow me, they didn't block me, and they did all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. I can't like that's just giving too much energy. If we ain't cool no more, we ain't cool no more. You know what I'm saying? I hope you live a very prosperous life and you happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no ill will to come against you. He said, I don't want no good. Like, that's how you know he bitter, bro. Cause why would you be that mad?
So it's very typical for you to be friendly, but given the scenario,
Mm.
what was your intentions with Chose? Like, what did you think that you were gonna get out of talking to Chose in that way, with him not being some random guy in the bar and you're trying to get tips? Chose was a host who was essentially trying to flirt with you.
He was being very
I feel
nice
like
and
she
friendly.
was gonna get a trip out of it. I feel like that's what
A
she
trip?
was more worried about. She was more worried about another
Mm-mm.
girl's trip.
Mm. Mm.
That's not necessarily the case. I mean, would I have enjoyed a trip with like some people? Maybe the girl that I had met there, like maybe. But I am not the type to just go
So
seek
you
that
don't
out.
think that's the case?
If that
but
was
you
the case, I would
also
have been
agree-
already found a trip with another guy. You don't know, I meet a ton of guys every single day. The same way you're always saying, "Oh, you meet guys, you're always outside." Why would I have been cheated on you? Why
Right.
wouldn't I have been
You most
gone on a
likely
trip?
were. That's why he did the
No.
loyalty test.
Right.
I'm sure you already have.
Right.
Do you know how many trips you've been on without me being there?
Cheating on your
Oh,
most
wow.
loyal customer.
I have
For what?
Customer is crazy. He was never my customer. Do not call him that. Because at the end of the day, I still have respect for him. I was with him for 1.5 years, so not a
You
customer.
had no respect
So
for
you
my
still
boy.
love him?
I mean, of course, like that shit doesn't just go away.
Do you still have love for her?
Del, please,
I
God.
doubt he doesn't even.
Del, please.
Look at
I'm
him.
not willing to answer that question right now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's just crazy.
You need to get another friend.
You should know better. Like, and
Oh,
here,
bro, you are ridiculous.
how?
You
know
are
better.
ridiculous.
He needs to get new friends. He needs to get new friends. I'm not gonna lie. He needs to get new friends. Specifically this one. Because he seems like he are one of them F boys that turn women into garden tools. Cause they done got hurt so bad by this dude that they don't want to be in a relationship no more. They just want a bunch of situationships that they can, get little pieces that they need from. Most of the time, that's what women are doing. They are getting pieces from different men because that one man that they thought that they could get all those pieces from messed over them. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to take my emotions out of it. And you can tell he still love that girl. He said that's his future wife. And I think because she said that he never had a conversation with her about any of this shit. All he had to do was sit down and have a conversation with the person that you are dating. Stop listening to your friends. They not in a relationship with you. You said that in the beginning of the test. You said they not with you all the 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you listen to your friends that's not even in relationships. That ain't good people in general. You know what I'm saying? You put somebody in a predicament, and I understand why she pissed. The first time we go out on a trip together, me and you do this dumb shit, I would have been mad too. And then you had these deep city issues that you ain't come talk to me about. I'm pissed. I wouldn't have done that, but I would have been pissed. I would have been mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she hadn't been cheating, because I don't know if she had been cheating or not. But in this scenario, she say she ain't cheated on the dude. So if she ain't cheated on the dude, she like to travel. She can't go nowhere with him. She had no choice but to go with her friends. You know what I'm saying? And that was his choice to pay for that trip. Did anybody tell him to pay for that trip? You know what? Let me let the video finish.
Should have known better.
I shouldn't. You're right. I did know better. That's why I set you
Right.
up.
You're out here
I knew
popping
We're
better.
here
ass.
framing him as like the perfect, most honest boyfriend. That he's never done anything. He works in the same industry as me, and he's always outside as well, and he's always around women, and he's always shirtless, and he's always posting pictures shirtless and thirst traps and doing all this shit too.
Listen, I'm one of his best friends. I could tell you he has never ever cheated on you. Like,
I wouldn't believe
Okay,
you
and I'm
if
supposed to
I
trust
seen
you?
shit
The
happen in
same
front of you.
in my DMs?
He's never,
What?
bro. No one's in your DMs.
You're not safe, Brandon. I'm not gonna lie. You're not safe.
Okay.
We like she kind of has a
That's
point
so
with
crazy.
the invisible messages stuff.
And
I'm not
also,
gonna
why do
lie.
you follow me
But-
if you hate me so bad? Like,
Listen, bro,
And you haven't really.
So I told
I
him to follow you to
spoke on
keep
that.
tabs on you.
Right.
I told him to follow you to keep tabs on you because
Right.
you're
He
moving
did
weird
say that.
sometimes.
But also,
Right.
I'll nip this in the bud
Oh,
right
so
now.
now you
why are you
Back in-
trying to keep tabs on me instead of just talking to me?
Mute.
just talk
Why
to
don't you
her.
ever
Mute.
just-
So back in high school,
That's crazy. See, that's how you get beat the fuck up.
All right, y'all gonna need to run that back. The
Oh.
mute button is insane. Continue, Brandon.
Back in high school,
See,
but back in high school, yeah, like we all thought that she was bad. She was like community crystal. I wanted to be a part of the community. You know what I'm saying? Like just because, like we thought that she was bad back then doesn't mean anything. We also thought that cafeteria pizza was good. You know what I mean? Like we're adults
he
now.
obviously thinks I'm bad still if he still follows me, you know?
I get it.
I did
you
not
want me to
know that.
unfollow? I can unfollow you if that's like the big smoking
Brandon,
gun.
be real.
I'm
Be
being
with
real.
us.
But
Have you had any type of attraction to Crystal?
Before, like I had hair on my balls.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I
thought-
post-
the stutter is
First-
crazy.
Way
first of
too
all-
much
hold on,
for
hold
a
on.
guy
First
who
of all-
doesn't want to with me
First
to
of
be
all,
following
they were a
me.
grade above me, and I skipped a grade, so they're like 2-3 years older than me. So I'm getting to high school, and obviously I'm like, okay, you know, like who's like the girl that everyone was trying to smash? Sorry, that everyone was smashing. It was Community Crystal. So I was like, okay, like how do I get in on this community? So you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I would message her on Kick when I was like 14. But like, what does that mean in
So when did the messages
2026?
Stop, Crystal.
I don't know if they ever did.
Oh my God, you
When
are
was the
you are
last time-
ridiculous.
No, when was the last time he DM'd you?
I mean, he was apologizing about calling me Community Crystal and almost
Who was
fighting me
apologizing?
the other day. So I don't know.
Who was apologizing for
Okay.
calling you Community?
You weren't
Crystal.
just apologizing to me?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like she hears
Okay.
things, she like absorbs things, and like she regurgitates it in a way that makes sense to her. It doesn't make sense to anyone else, sweetheart.
Right.
What the are you talking about?
Okay.
Straight, like you're not even a
Backdoor
good
Brendan.
gaslighter. That's what's so
Backdooring your best
irritating.
friend
You're not,
is crazy.
you're not even a good. You're not even a good gaslighter. That's what's
Backdoor
that's what pisses
Brendan.
me off the most. You're not even a good gaslighter. I don't even
Yeah.
know how you fell for her book.
I don't have to explain
I feel
myself.
like we're just doing a lot of beating around the bush.
Yeah,
right
I don't
now.
have to explain myself
Like-
with this man here. I came here to talk to him.
No, we're not beating around anything.
Nah, no one's being
Do you
around the
believe
bush.
that your friend could possibly, and this is just me
Do you?
hearing stuff.
Do
what
you
it is.
believe? I do. I believe it.
Nigga, don't even.
Look.
Shit, bro. You know damn well I have zero interest in Community Crystal as a grown man.
That's
I
why you
will
have a
say,
nickname for me, right?
there have been opportunities to where like, if it could have happened, it would have happened already.
Right.
Type deal.
Thank you.
I will say that.
What?
I do
When?
feel
Why
like
would I
if
be
he
interested in him
actually-
when I have you?
I do, well,
What?
you obviously showed that your interest can waver. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't really.
Why-
That's not.
I didn't do anything
You-
that was.
You have something what they call wandering eyes.
How was I doing anything that was not
Wandering
platonic?
placenta.
Like I feel like I was not doing anything with Chose that was like me being actually interested in him or showing any interest more than my customers from work. And you
the
know,
fact
like
that you already got
I
a
literally-
nickname for him is type crazy. So
That is pretty.
I don't have a
insane.
nickname.
Is that his
That's
name?
what he goes by. Like what?
Yeah, he does go by Chose.
That's his name.
I've never heard that before.
Okay.
That was literally what.
At the end of the day, hearing
What?
everything that you're saying, you don't feel like you cheated.
No.
I do feel as if you should have let the test continue because we really wanted to get a closer. I asked you if you wanted to close. So in that aspect, it is kind of like crazy. What do you feel like cheating would have been?
Letting him kiss me.
So you don't think you would have ever let him kiss you?
No,
You're
I wasn't
full of
interested in him
shit.
like that.
You're fully. So you just let any nigga put their fingernails in your mouth while they're feeding you strawberries.
I mean, he was feeding me a strawberry, whatever.
You just put your feet up on any old nigga, right?
He was giving me a foot rub after a long ass flight.
Bro, do you hear yourself right now?
Let me say this, because going forward, like, to anybody who ever wants to do a loyalty test, things like this is very toxic for me because I like closure with what I do. So the fact that we weren't able to continue the test and we don't really have like that answer that really would put somebody in a situation where this is like, you know what I'm saying? She could say this.
Yeah.
I feel
so
like
we can't even say she cheated.
I feel like you're a little bit more optimistic than me.
No,
I feel
I'm
like
just
that
speaking
was
from the
now.
aspect
Did
of,
I
like,
break boundaries
if
that
you feel like she cheated, then she cheated. That's true.
Did I break boundaries that you felt like
was cheating?
I felt like there was
That's you.
actions and there were services that were given to him and he gave to you.
And I wouldn't have known that unless you had communicated this prior, but you never showed any doubt on my character or what I was doing. So we've never even had this conversation. You've never gone out of your way to establish what you thought was cheating, especially knowing that I flirt with my customers, knowing that you met me in a club, knowing that like I am who I am, and you have never put these boundaries, like firm boundaries, and you could have spoken to me. We could have had the conversation, but instead of doing so, you went to your nigga about it.
I feel like that was an inherently intimate.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Intimate engagement, and I feel like bringing work into it.
I agree. I agree with her on some of that. Because that is a conversation that you should have with your partner. A conversation that you should have with your partner is the boundaries. If you don't establish those boundaries, how is somebody going to know that you are not okay with certain things? You never had that conversation with her. I agree on that part. Because that's something that should be talked about. Especially because she does work in that environment. You know what I'm saying? What are the things that you do not want me to do while I'm out here getting my money? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has different boundaries. Somebody might not have thought that was cheating and the other person did. You see what I'm saying? You see how she say she wasn't cheating? He say she did. You know what I'm saying? It was cheating to me. Now the small little conversations that's cool, that's sitting on the countertop is a no. The bending over is a no. Sitting out close on the couch, no. Strawberries, foot rub, oh, that's a no. You know what I'm saying? That should have been a conversation. Like, do not let no man touch you in any aspect. You know what I'm saying? In any aspect, in a way that you think that they are trying to talk to you. You know? But
As if you were getting paid to be there, or as if you were even at work.
It's just how I deal with men at this
completely
point.
irrelevant.
You have to
It's
understand.
completely
I
irrelevant.
have so much trauma regarding
about her
men
environment.
Okay, so this is why we don't speak on these things, because men are so quick to start this bullshit. Like, why can't you just listen? Why bring me somewhere and set me up and then ask me to speak on something if you don't really want to listen to what I have to say?
It's never a straightforard answer. It's always a curveball.
I'm trying to give you my answer.
It's a curveball, Crystal.
Without
always
that
shit.
Without gaslighting,
right?
Real.
Right. So as someone who has been mocked my entire life for the things that I was set up to do as like a teenager, having men call me a whore, all this stuff, when I was literally a virgin, I didn't even fuck anybody, and men had these automatic assumptions of who I was because of how I dressed or how I was interacting, and then for guys to be like, oh, you're a hoe, I know you like this guy. I never even touched any of those guys. Why? Because I was constantly at church. I grew up in a church. I grew up around a very strict family. I was never doing anything that was beyond the means of a normal teenage girl. Like, that's something that every teenage girl did. What, flirt with boys or like go to the movies with them? Did I ever like get a train ran on me? Absolutely not. I wasn't like that. But we have people like him who still instigate these ideals of teenage girls and what they go through. And for me to have the trauma that I did, like I did have stuff happen when I was younger, and to not be able to just like live through it and get past it, because men automatically assume I'm a hoe because I'm a bartender. Men automatically assume I'm a hoe because of how I dress. They think I'm a hoe because of how the tattoos I have on my chest, like stupid things like that are automatic assumptions. Like I can't stress enough that people have these ideals of who I am without knowing me. Listen. And you should have known me the same way you should always know me. Why are you with me for a year and a half and knowing
crazy.
me?
That's crazy that you say that, right? You just gave that whole speech, and it's some shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen,
it's some shit, because you're telling me right now my trauma.
Bullshit.
So your trauma made you bend over with your whole ass up. So your trauma made you hop on the counter with your legs open.
No,
that was the trauma.
My whole point is, when it comes to men, I'm overly friendly because men are hostile. The same way I got ganged up on by like 10 guys in one room. I'm a small ass girl, and then y'all had another girl also putting her hands on me. So no, that's not fair, because the hostility is insane, genuinely. And for me to be friendly to someone and to be nice and to be put in a position where I'm alone with a strange man in a house, knowing that men have been violent towards me for rejecting them in the first place and for being a bitch.
Listen, I understand she's been through a lot of trauma. I don't want her to heal. Because you're a f***ing liar. They didn't just call you Community Crystal. They called you Backshot Becky because there was like 24 videos of your back shots getting set around the
Where
school.
are the videos?
This is
Mr. Show me some proof. Where are the videos?
I'm not gonna have
Mr. Show me some proof.
I don't think we need to see the video.
No, seriously.
She almost made one at the damn crib.
Show me the videos.
Wow. Seriously. Me as the host of the show, you know, I genuinely have to be the one here that's, you know,
unbiased. Yeah, it's unfair.
And I just feel as if we are listening to her traumas. She expressed something that deeply is affecting her. So we cannot go deep into this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can call me lame, call me whatever, but let's not dive deeper into somebody's traumas. You feel me? At the end of the day, we're here to close this out. You know, I think as if you said your point. At the end of the day, it seems as if, you know, you did try to talk to her back in the day. We don't know about now.
Definitely not now.
It seems as if, you know, we haven't really had an answer in regards to, like, do you, like a real, like, she didn't, like, fully cheat in her eyes, but in your eyes, do you still feel like she cheated?
100%.
Well, at the end of the day, the only question I have now is, where do you guys go from here?
I think we already know. We haven't had any communication since the experiment.
You feel like I cheated, and it's crazy because I also feel a sense of betrayal. And it's like, you betrayed me by putting me in this position in the first place. You could have just spoken to me. So now it's way past the point.
Oh, so you're breaking up with him now, right?
Right? No, we mutually should not be together if this is the case.
So he shut your shit down.
Why are you here in the first place?
I was invited. I'm a guest. Treat
right.
me as such.
All right. So, I mean, I think that kind of wraps it up for me. Do you still want that apology? Would you mind?
Yeah, I think an apology for saying my mom, I think that is well due.
Your mom?
Oh no. You're gonna have to get the. You know what? I'm not gonna finish my sentence. That was crazy. You're seriously on this still. You can't even apologize to a nigga for telling him
his mom was calling me a hoe and doing all these
That's
things.
Okay.
Like,
I see the way your mom would be looking at me anyway. I'm gonna kill her. My mom, I'm gonna kill mom.
Go ahead.
Ooh,
we can't do that.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that wraps it up for me. We can leave, y'all.
What does your mom look like? Is she
exactly like me?
It's goodies. It's goodies.
Exactly like me.
Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all can leave first, please.
Okay. All right.
Let's get Ma'am, yeah, please sit down.
You can stop talking to me. Fucking everything up like usual.
Jay, just do some less words.
Yeah.
All right, y'all can go ahead and do the next. All right, y'all walk through.
Okay. I have nothing else to say. You're more than welcome to leave, ma'am.
All right. I don't understand why you guys did this in the first place, but
Ma'am, I have nothing else to say.
Goodbye.
I really appreciate your time, though.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And
Well.
I'm mad that we didn't get to finish it. I wish we could have finished it. That's why I kind of said in the last video, because things like this happen. This don't even make sense to me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time on Catching Soulless Cheaters.
So we finna just talk about it just a little bit, and then I'm just gonna close the video out. So there's a couple of things that went on in this scenario, right? You have a guy that was dating a girl. He said she was faithful. His friend said she wasn't. Now, his friend knew her from high school, and with that past knowledge, planted a seed in the friend head, which is why the test went on, right? So my whole thing was, and like I said before, why didn't you just ask her? Because apparently she didn't know that he had these reservations. She didn't know that he felt this way. Why are you in a relationship if you're not asking the person that you're with these questions before you gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? Because usually somebody, they're asking, they're like, are you doing something? Like, they're having those conversations most of the time. They may be very toxic conversations, but the conversations are being had. He didn't seem like he was talking to her about it at all. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that he said that he asked a friend to follow her to keep tabs on her is even more of a better reason for you to have a conversation with the person that you're in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? It like, and the whole cheating thing, right? She said wasn't cheating. He said you cheated. Never had a conversation about boundaries. Never had a conversation about what is cheating to you. Because everybody's perspective is different. So if you do not have that conversation and it happens, how can you be mad? Especially if that person does not think it's cheating. Some people don't think that texting somebody that's not their significant other is cheating. And the other person is going to think it's cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all better start having these tough conversations and stop being y'all, how are y'all single in a relationship? Like, what's the point of being in a relationship if you can't go to your partner and be like, hey, this is how I feel about such a situation? And those are conversations that should be had before y'all even got in a relationship. Boundaries, what cheating is. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that you should know before the title gets put on there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, everybody got their own situation. And I'm not gonna lie, he was a little bitter. The friend was a little bitter because the fact that he's still calling her a name from high school. You know what I'm saying? And he said something about they call her Backshot Becky. Was her face in that? Because you know how many times somebody didn't say they didn't slept with somebody, but you know what they did? They got that stuff off the internet, and that wasn't even the person at all. That wasn't even the person. And the fact that they made, like, I don't know if she was lying or whatever she said about the trauma and stuff, because it's real trauma out here from these dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Especially she is a bartender, she got to be around drunk dudes all the time. So she has to have that like bubbly, flirty thing. You know what I'm saying? And if she don't, people get angry and you know what I'm talking about? Like, I can understand it from that perspective because she didn't know that dude. She did go a little too far. You know what I'm saying? She went too far with the whole foot rub and all that. That could be that, bro. It's so many levels to trauma. People don't understand that some people do things because of the trauma that they experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the fact that she don't think that's cheating could be that cycle. You being called a garden tool since you was in high school. You think that's not gonna plant something in your head? Oh, they already think I am, so I might as well act like it. I dress the way I dress, so they think because I dress this way, I might as well act like it, even though I'm really not. And ultimately, a lot of these females that dress very provocatively, they not sleeping with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know how y'all feel. I think he was in the DMs. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he was in the DMs. You're talking about something. Well, there were chances that, he could have did it if he so if there were chances, why the hell she ain't do it then? Why she ain't do it? If she's such a cheater, why she ain't do it during those chances? You know what I'm saying? You listen to your boy, the one that's probably not in a relationship and probably ain't been in a relationship in years. How you getting advice for somebody that is walking around calling somebody community crystal? I'm not listening to nothing that you're saying. You ain't got nothing positive in your heart. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know how y'all felt about this, because I could really talk about this all day for real. Because this is like, it don't, I don't, bro. Comment down below how y'all felt about the scenario, bro. How y'all think, like, how she felt, like he felt, which y'all think the friend DM'd him. Y'all let me know. Which y'all really feel. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button and join the tribe. Click that notification bell so you can get notified anytime that I do drop a video, and put a like on this video. Make sure y'all stay tuned. More content on the way. And if you don't know, now you know.